in. Yes. Finally. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It's taken a lot longer than expected. It's been a frustrating couple of weeks trying to see if this is being sorted out or not. And today is finally the day. Jacko is officially at the wheel. Johnnie Jackson is our permanent manager officially as of today. I was late to the news. The news broke 2 hours ago and I found out probably about 15 minutes ago. So I've just quickly tried to set everything up so I can get this recorded. It's all a bit of a mess right now, but we are here to go through the club's article, see what everybody has to say, and then we'll be giving my thoughts, which should be fairly obvious to you guys over the last couple of months and from my introduction. So yeah, without any further hesitation, let's dive straight into it, shall we? So we'll begin by reading the club's article, see what Jacko, Sandgaard and everybody involved has to say on the matter. Charlton Athletic are delighted to confirm the appointment of Johnnie Jackson as the club's permanent manager. You don't know how good that is to say, by the way. You have absolutely no idea. Jackson has presided over 7 wins in his opening 10 league games, the most successful start any Charlton manager has made in the club's history since taking over as caretaker manager in October. The 39-year-old has signed a contract which will automatically renew at the end of each of the next 2 seasons based on success on the pitch for the Addicts. Jackson played 279 games for the Charlton, scoring 55 league goals, and has been involved in 2 promotions to the Championship as captain in 2011-12 and as assistant manager in 2019-20. That's actually wrong. That should be 2018-19, but whatever. Speaking to Charlton TV, he said, "I'm very pleased and very proud this morning. I have a special relationship with this football club. It is coming on 12 years now. I've been through some emotional times, highs and lows, mould you into a certain character, and this is the culmination of the story. From the moment I came here, I had a special relationship with the supporters, and the club has only grown over the years through the good times and through the bad. The players have been absolutely brilliant. I can't speak highly enough of them. The players and the staff have brought into what I am trying to do, and they have helped facilitate results. I believe in everyone around me. I know that they are first class and will take the club forward." Owner Thomas Sandgaard explained he was pleased to get the deal done. "We have all seen the impact Johnnie has had since he took over. You can see that in the results, which have been excellent, and in the performance. The team are pressing with intensity, defending bravely and moving the ball quickly in possession. He's doing an amazing job. Johnnie has a passion for the club, a connection with supporters, players and staff, and a real knowledge of the game, so I'm delighted that he is our new permanent manager." So there you have it. There is the club's article. It just feels so good saying it. Johnnie Jackson is now officially the club's permanent manager. It really is just, it's just the best news, you know, the best early Christmas present any Charlton fan could have wished for, to get it over the line. It's been a ridiculously long time coming. I think pretty much every Charlton fan will say that this has been a long time coming. You know, it definitely has taken a lot longer than many people would have expected. I felt Johnnie should have got the job absolutely ages ago. You know, I don't understand why Sandgaard took this long to appoint him, to be honest with you, because, I mean, the proof was there. The way we've shot up the league table since Adkins left, you know, the performances on the pitch have been absolutely fantastic. The players are now playing for the badge. You know, and we showed, especially after the Cambridge match, that we can win in any way. We've lost only 1 game under Jackson in the league since he's been in charge. So it's a no-brainer, really. You have to appoint him. It is now finally done. He has signed what looks to be a rolling contract. I don't really know how to describe it. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the contract that he has signed. To be honest, I thought that, I mean, wouldn't it have been a lot simpler if he had just signed like a fixed-term contract? But he signed a contract which will automatically renew itself at the end of 2 seasons, depending on the performance. So what I'm trying to dissect from that is that he signed a 2-year deal, and at the end of the 2 years, if he's done well for the club, it will renew. I don't really know how else to describe it, to be honest with you. I do think that is a little bit weird, but I am just happy that the deal is now finally over the line. Like, I'm absolutely buzzing right now. As I say, it should have been done absolutely ages ago. You know, since he's come in, he has been absolutely flawless for this football club. He has been absolutely fantastic and made a real difference at this club. You know, under Nigel Adkins, after that Accrington game, we just looked completely dead and buried. You know, we were inside the bottom four. It looked like we were going to be in for a disastrous campaign. Since Jackson took over, when Jacko took over, there was a lot of scepticism, particularly from myself. I wasn't entirely too sure whether he was the man for the job, but I was very happy to see that Sandgaard was going to give him time, and the impact was just instant. You know, after that Sunderland match, when we won 1-0, went up to the Stadium of Light. They'd won every game at home that season. They were on a run, and we managed to get the victory. Derailed them as well. They went on a really bad run after that. And after that Sunderland game, you know, we have just been a completely different side. You know, battered Doncaster, great draw against Rotherham, bit of a blip against Morecambe and Shrewsbury. I think fatigue did have a little bit of a factor to play in that, though. But at least Jackson did prove that that was just a blip, as we recovered straight away. You know, we beat Ipswich and absolutely battered Ipswich. They were terrible when we took them on. Cambridge wasn't the best of performances. The players admitted it themselves. But we managed to get the job done. It shows that we can win another way. And, of course, the win at the Valley against Plymouth as well, when they were on an unbelievable run. They hadn't lost since the opening day of the season. And now they've been derailed as well since they've lost to them. They've not won a game. I think they've lost 4 and drawn 1. And we've got Plymouth tomorrow at Home Park, which is definitely going to be an interesting game. Probably the perfect game for Jackson's first official game in charge as permanent manager. I mean, that stat there, the best start from any Charlton manager in our history, the most successful Charlton manager after the first 10 games in charge in history. That tells you something, and that just tells you everything you need to know. He has just completely revolutionised this team, and this club is heading in the right direction. Now, like I said, we were absolutely dead and buried under Adkins in the bottom 4. Now we find ourselves in 11th, 8 points off 6th place Plymouth, who we have on Saturday. And the season that we thought was completely dead and buried has now all but been revived. And I now can't wait to see what the rest of the season has in store. You know, the January transfer window coming up is going to be interesting to see what strategy Jackson is going to implement. It's going to be interesting to see where we actually end up this year. Jackson is just absolutely the man for the job. And like I say, I'm a little bit disappointed with Thomas Sandgaard with the fact that it has taken this long. Obviously, I know he wanted to bide his time, you know, with the whole Nigel Adkins situation. He didn't want to rush into a decision. But I was quite surprised that it took him this long to make a decision. It took him this long to appoint Johnnie Jackson on a permanent basis. But anywho, at least it's done. At least it is now done. Johnnie Jackson is officially at the wheel. He is officially our manager. Long time coming, like I've said multiple times in this video. It was a long time coming, well overdue. But it is now finally done, and I cannot wait to see where we can go. The next couple of months is going to be very interesting, and I think the future is going to be very, very bright. Well, I hope so anyway, with Johnnie Jackson at the helm. I've said it a couple of times in previous videos. The most successful managers that Charlton have had over the last couple of decades, the most successful ones have been managers that have been very inexperienced, basically coming into their first managerial jobs, but they understood this club and they knew this club. Alan Kirbishley, Chris Powell, Lee Bowyer, and now Johnnie Jackson, a man that just knows this club and absolutely adores us. He's been here, like I say, for nearly 12 years. He knows this club inside and out. He's been with us through thick and thin, the highs and the lows, you know, the Roland de Châtelet era, the relegation 2 seasons ago, 2 promotions under his belt as well, captain, leader, legend, and now manager. It feels so good to say that, you know, it just feels absolutely amazing to say that. And like I say, I hope the future is going to be bright. I hope the future is going to be bright. He knows this club inside and out. He's going to give absolutely everything for this club, and I can't wait to see what we can do, man. He's going to be so, so good. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, can you possibly leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here, and turn on those post notifications so you are notified of every time I post a new video. Jackson's at the wheel. It is official. He is our permanent manager. Let me know in the comments below, how do you feel? You shouldn't really need to tell me. I'm assuming every single Charlton fan will be buzzing with this news. Cannot wait for the rest of this season now. Unfortunately, I can't go to the Plymouth game tomorrow, though, which is going to be a shame, and there obviously won't be a match reaction to it. But I have another video planned for midweek, just before we go off into the Christmas break. For the time being, let's just celebrate this amazing news, and hopefully the 3 points tomorrow against an out-of-form Plymouth side. It'd be massive if we can get the 3 points there. This has been Tyler Rowlinson. Have a nice day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all then. Get in, Jacko!